Hello everyone, welcome back. Look at those scenes. Look at that. So I've just had an hour's drive. I'm at Bradwell-on-Sea. This is a spot I've been wanting to do for a while. And today we're doing some astrophotography. Might not look like it at the moment. Give it 45 minutes. This place is going to be very dark. So getting here now, first time being here. So kind of want to get here when I'm light, get set up, find my composition and get ready to go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is my first astrophotography video. I did the one the other week about how to catch the northern lights, but we're actually doing this out in the field. So I really hope you enjoy this one. It's, I'll be honest, I'm not feeling it today. With a sore throat, a bit tired. It's a Sunday night, got work tomorrow. But I think that's going to make it even more special. So yeah, see you in a minute. I'll be honest, that beware of adders sign on the way in has thrown me a little bit. I'm going to be here in the dark. I'd rather there not be adders, if I'm being honest. But I think they'll be fine. Hopefully it's just warning. But no one had warned me about that beforehand. So maybe you never see this footage. You know, I'm only kidding. Wow, 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 wow. What a good way to start this, eh? Look at that. It's got a nice little bit of straw there as well, just to make that really nice composition. I've had to shoot a bit darker because I'm obviously shooting into the sunset, but yeah, can't really see the colours there. Oh, I'm telling you, it looks so good. What a good way to start. Now, looking at this and where north is going to be up here. So I think my best place is going to be to shoot down there, looking backwards, but I wanted to get some just with the different colours and stuff in first. So let's get over there and get going now. I've got a few of these. Right, let's give you all a bit of a 101 in Astro. So I have my flashlight, which I'm not going to use much, but I am, and my hat because, well, I'm a bit cold. I've got my phone, I've got my tripod and my intervalometer. So you're going to need all these things, and let's show you why. So first of all, I've got myself set up in what I think is the composition. Now, plugged my intervalometer in, so we'll talk more about that in a bit. Got that set up as well, and I've got what I think is going to be the right composition. So how I've done that, and there's many apps for this. I will show you the app name that I'm using is called Sky Guide. Now you can hold this up, and it will show you what's in the sky. So I can see here, if I zoom in, you see Polaris. So what I will do is I'll bring that down to where my camera is and go, right, am I pointing roughly at where Polaris is? So when I zoom out of that, I can still see that on the map, which would be just, oh, you can't see that. That top one up there. And we'll just put that to where I'm aiming and go, right, is that roughly where I think it's going to be? And the answer is yes. So I should get, if I've done this well, just bump this up for a second just to show you what I'm thinking on the camera. So I'm hoping that Polaris will be in this corner bit here, right? And then, oh, just taking a photo. It'll be up in this corner, and then I'm going to get all the star trails going all the way around, all the way through as I'm taking these. So that's the plan. So what I would do is I'm going to dial in my focus in a second. Once my focus is dialed in, and then I'm going to wait for it to go down. And then I'm going to take a couple of test shots at what I think the right composition will be. So I'm going to start off at 20 seconds, ISO 400. Yeah, and I'm going to drop it down to F4, focusing on the bridge. So let's do that now. So if I drop that down, so right, let's go F4. Let's aim on the church for my focus, and then let's just, that's way too much, but that's roughly what I'm going to do, is sort of aim on the church there. And then I'll work out what the composition roughly will be. So if we go to ISO f400 I think I'm going to be shooting at. Bring that down. So at the moment, it's kind of what I'll be getting. Now it's really hard to obviously know what that's going to look like until the stars are up, but it just gives you that idea. So now, as I've showed beforehand, I'm going to want to flick this to manual focus. That's just on that side there. Now when you do that, you can then turn your wheel and it will kind of show you how you're in focus. So the reason I want to get this set up now, purely so I don't really make errors. So I'm going to zoom in on my little screen, because I can, my little focus area. I'm going to twist the ring until I get it into focus, which for me is there. So I come out and then I take a shot. I think that looks good, and then I zoom in on that shot just to be sure. Zoom in quite a way, and I look at that and go, yeah, that's the focus I'm looking for. And then that's it now. Now I won't touch anything. I won't touch the rings. I'm going to turn it off, and that will be that all set. All good to go. All we're going to need to do now is just make sure that the position is correct. If the position isn't correct, then try not to change the focus. If you can, just do light adjustments on the ball head or whatever head you're using to do that. Try not to touch the lens or anything, because then you'll keep that focus. Okay, it doesn't really matter where you focus at this point in time, because it will be in focus. What else? So, intervalometer. So I've only used this a couple of times, and I've got a little light mode as well, which I will use in a bit, which hasn't really helped you see that. But it says on the top the length for delay, how long you want to shoot for, and your intervals. So at the moment I've got a 1 second delay, which is that one there, 1 second. And then if I go across here, I'm going to take 30 seconds, which I will need to change depending on what my settings are. And then I've got an interval of 1 second as well. So that will basically say that it will delay for 1 second before it starts the sequence, and then between every photo it will wait 1 second before taking another one. And then on these settings here, I had the volume turned off, which is fine. So that will be that, and I've got it set on 10, so I'm going to want to change the number that I take of these. So my N here, I'm going to press that and go all the way up to, I'm going to go to 100. Take a bit of time to get there. Getting there. 100. Cool. So that's ready to go. So when I'm ready, I'll just hit start and that will go and do its thing. But the key thing is I'm going to need to change this. I'll need to change how long each exposure will be, and I will only know that once it gets dark. So now it's just a waiting game. Okay, I think it's showtime. There's still a bit of light, as you can see, sort of over here. But because I'm going to be taking over 100 shots over time, that's just going to go anyway. But I want to get going because I'm going to be doing it for at least an hour and a bit in terms of this. So what I've got, just to show you quickly on the camera, so I've got 30 seconds, f4, manual focus as I had before, and I'm doing ISO 200. So I'm just going to fire off a test shot now, just to see. And whilst that's taking that, let's go to the intervalometer. Should turn on. So 30 seconds, and I'm going to do 25 lots of them as well. So I'm all kind of set up on here. 30 seconds a piece, 1 second interval. You can't see that, annoyingly. But yeah, 25 shots. I'm going to do groups of 25 rather than doing the full 100. It just gives me more control, and if I decide I want to go, I'm not kind of stopping halfway. So it's given me this one here, which looks quite good. It focuses. The lines at the back of my camera, obviously, so try not to worry too much about them. Focus issues for the Pocket 3. So you can see on here, obviously, really good detail, and you can really see the stars in here as well. Look at that. So I'm pretty happy that I'm going to be getting what I want to be getting now. So here we go, intervalometer. Turn on, hit start, and there we go. Oh no, it's completely wrong. Haha, rookie mistake, that was just a test. Let's kill that off for a second. The reason that was a rookie mistake was because I didn't go into bulb mode. There you go, now I'm in bulb mode. Now back to intervalometer, start. And it will beep away and take the first lot of 25 shots. It's probably well too bright for you to see me, so I'll just put you on the track. It's all good though. Nice little spot. About 5-8 minute walk back to the car. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will share some photos now so you can see how they've come out, the final results, the 100 stack and the 25 stack, and see what you think. And yeah, go out and enjoy if you're going to be shooting yourselves. Until then, see you next time. Just love the detail in this shot. This was 15 photos taken together on a landscape portrait. It looks absolutely lovely. Now this is my favourite one. This was 100 photos stacked together to give that just beautiful circle style trails. I'm so happy with this. So yeah.